Hey, this is Tim Coburn with timcoburnphoto.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to shoot motorcycles in action. One of the first pieces of equipment you're going to want to use besides a camera is a tripod. And the reason for that is lenses are heavy. When you're shooting at an event or a racetrack, you're going to be standing there for a long period of time, and you're really going to want that tripod to hold your camera. The other reason you want to use a tripod is you're going to want to set your focus. While autofocus is very fast, it's not fast enough to keep up with motorcycles. So you're going to want to set your focus to manual, find a point to focus on, and then keep that focus. Where to focus? That's a great question. One of the best places to actually shoot a motorcycle is on the slowest corner. And the reason for that is most people think, yeah, I'm going to shoot a motorcycle, and the faster the motorcycle, the better the shot, which is actually not true. The slower the motorcycle, the easier it is to shoot. And it doesn't matter how fast it goes. You're going to get the speed in the shot anyway. So pick a corner where the motorcycle is actually going slower. You also get a really cool effect when the motorcycle is leaning into the curve, and you get that shot where the motorcycle is leaning in and coming around the bend way better than when a motorcycle is just going straight. Now once you've got your focus, you're going to want to set your camera settings. First is shutter. You really don't want to go any slower than 5/100th of a second, or you're going to get a soft image. If your image is a little bit dark, bump up your ISO a little bit, maybe ISO 500, 800, something like that. And also your aperture. It's really good to get a fast lens. Shoot at something like 2.8, 5.6. This is going to bring the motorcycle into the foreground. It's going to throw everything in the background out of focus and really bring the center of attention on the bike. If you're shooting at something like f11 or f16, while your motorcycle is going to be in focus, the rest of your image is going to be in focus too, and it's probably not going to be as exciting. So there's really two different kinds of ways that you can shoot a motorcycle in action. One way is to shoot static, where you're just shooting the image, holding your camera. And the other way is to pan with the camera. The first way is going to give everything kind of in focus. If you're just holding your camera and the motorcycle comes by and you go, bam, just like that. It's going to create the motorcycle in focus, it's going to make the background in focus, and it's going to be a pretty static shot. While it probably is pretty cool, there's a way better way of doing it. There's something called image panning, where you actually pan your camera and follow the motorcycle as it's going. So you're going to want to set your camera to rapid fire mode. This is going to take a succession of images, as many as you want, usually sometimes 12 or 15, and it's going to give you the best possible chances of framing your shot. It's something like this. Hold your camera like this. As soon as the motorcycle comes into frame, shoot, 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 and bam. That's going to give you 15 or frames or so that are really going to give you the best possible chances of getting a good photo. While framing is a great technique to have, when you're shooting motorcycles, sometimes it's more luck than judgment. And one last thing, when you set your camera up on your tripod, try it at an angle. Shoot it at a tilt. It'll give a much more dynamic shot for you. This is Tim Coburn with timcoburnphoto.com, and today I taught you how to shoot motorcycles in action.